gained some damage. Not too much, but it's still some damage. Is this metal? No, that's all wood. That's all wood. Good. Which is both good and bad. It's good because now I can, like, start working on reinforcing. I'm probably going to get rid of this ladder and pull everything into the middle. I'm probably going to make a doorway on either end, on each side, so that they can come in. And I'm going to start working on a pit base. But this is all going to happen at night. This is all going to happen um, during the nights and not during the daytime. The daytime, we're going to spend our time gathering supplies and exploring more POIs. And that's what we're going to do today. So today, I don't, oh, jeez. They got rid of that, but they couldn't smash through this, and that's so many points. That's a pain in the butt. I don't know where I want to go today. I don't know what I want to get into. I might just make my way out to Trader Jen. She's out this way, I believe. Where's our quests? We do have the map. Let's track this quest and look at it, see how far. She's over in this direction. Yeah, she's far out there. That's why I want the mini bike. And we are still quite a ways from the mini bike. Where is it? Where's... Here we go. Skills. And then the vehicles. We need 8 more vehicle books to get the mini bike. So it's a little frustrating. What we can do is work on getting some more quests done with the trader. So I'm gonna head on over to the trader, get maybe 1 or 2 quests today, and look for places that we might get bike books from. We got a little bit more 762 after the Horde, so we're gonna keep running with that. But we also need repair kits. Our repair kits, we have none. So it's going to be a little rough. But yeah, we're not going to go do the trader. And I wouldn't mind doing the treasure book, but that requires us lockpicking or breaking through the stash, and we still just have a wooden axe and not a pickaxe. So I'm not going to do that, at least unless we get a couple of lockpicks. Which I bought all of Rex lockpicks last time, so he's not going to have any. But let's just run some trader quests and see what we can do, and maybe run into a fun POI or 2. Alright, now that we're here, let's check our skill points. We've got 4. So we're going to go into Intelligence, and Grease Monkey, we can get another point into Grease Monkey. We're going to go into Strength, and we're going to put a point into Big and Fast. And then we are going to put a point into Pummel Pete. We have 1 more skill point, so I'm going to go into Perception and start putting more points into Deadeye, which should help us with our rifle bolts. So we're I think level 2 Grease Monkey should help us out with that, and then the other skills that we got are going to help us with our baseball bat hits and our club hits. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was I learned about the survival books. Or I didn't learn about them, but there was this, was it a Wasteland Junkies? Or, yeah, Purify Mineral Water. I did not realize what that did in past playthroughs. That is another recipe that we need to work on getting.
Put away your weapon. Unless you'd like to die in my store.
Alright, here's an infested clearance. It's about a kilometer away. We're not going to do that quite yet. It would be fun to do. But we're going to go ahead and do this fetch clear. We might just do quests all day today. I think that might be the goal.
Throat.
Unless we see a POI that would be a little bit more fun to do. It might just be running quick quests all day. Because those might help us get the books that we need. Let's check the mailbox. Armor. Rifle book. There we go. We can start making better rifles. We got pipe rifle level 5, I think it said. And Tech Planet. We should start working and thinking about doing some form of traps for the base. Oh, Jesus. You're supposed to make noise, piggy. But we need to worry about traps for our base. And I have ideas on traps, things I want to do. I love electrical traps. I don't know what traps we can make at the moment, though. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I am a little concerned. We need to gather some engines by breaking down vehicles. So I'm gonna be working on breaking down vehicles, also to start getting some fuel and things like that in preparation for when we have the mini bike. I don't know if we're gonna get it today. I doubt we're gonna get 8 books, but it'd be nice to. It would be nice to get 8 books today. Spear Hunter. So I remember, I believe I told you guys in the first episode, and if not, I'll tell you now, that I actually had to record this twice. The start of the series, I had to record it twice because my first playthrough I died on like day 3. This was the original home that we were gonna have. Was here. We originally were going to have this farm be our home, and not the farm that we're at. And the only reason it's not here now is because I died so early that I wasn't worth sharing with you guys the playthrough. Because we do, as you know, do this as a permadeath. So since I died, I had to stop after 3 episodes. So I just decided to basically re-record. $68 on the armor books. We should probably check our what the armors we can craft, but at the same time, it's not really going to make much of a difference because oh, nice salute. It's not going to make much of a difference because we don't really have the armor parts needed to make, or the armor crafting kits needed to make more armor. Oh. Pack was down below. Somebody fall down there? Yeah, somebody fell down there. Medical books. We can break down those bandages. She keeps falling. Wiring books, and we'll take that because we're just going to go sell that to him. Vehicle, hitter, and we'll sell that spear book. Is she dead? Yeah, she's dead. Oh, there's a pack there. Right, so the area is clear. We just need the drop. There we go. I think there's something up top. Might be like a weapons bag or something. Assault rifle book. We can upgrade our AK to level 4 if we wanted to. Where's that snake at? Come on now, snake. Where you at? Ah, whatever. Let's just get back to the trader. Let's return to him, do another quest, and look around town. I am considering doing that, that infested quest. That would get me decent ammo, at least. Let's check this book. This card for books. Alright, Rect, what do you got?
Now that you did the get lost, bum.
Yeah, let's take the magazine bundle. And you got another job that's pretty close, right? 682?
I got
Let's
some
do that.
shit. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Two
Go
baseball
do the
bat,
goddamn job.
2 bow hunters, and 2 more armor books, but of course no vehicle books.
Chop, chop, dumb fuck.
So had I realized we were coming so close to home, I wouldn't have worried too much about storage. But I did get rid of my, my bow, because we're just not using it. And that's why you guys might not see it on me anymore. Because it's just, there's no point in holding on to it. But since we are so close to home, we will stop by at home after this POI and drop everything off before we go return it to the trader. I can't remember if we've been here already, so I'm just gonna try to speed run it. It's a supplies quest, so I have to remember that. I'm really good at forgetting to grab the supplies. Shit. I thought you were dead. Is there a zombie outside? He's not dead, but he's just gonna make his way in here eventually. That's gonna be the one that kills me. Jesus. Why is everyone being so quiet today? Pigs, zombies, everything is being so quiet today. I'm loving this upgrade to won't beat. Oh, the supplies are upstairs. Medical book. Hold on to the rest. Pipe baton. This we can't keep. Armor book and a tech junkie book we already had. And a scrapper's book. What is this? High power 9mm. Alright, wherever this zombie is that's attacking everything and being so loud. Gotta stop being so loud. Oh, it's all the way upstairs? I just was not paying attention. Oh, you're kidding me, aren't you? Alright, where's my bike? Where's my bike? There it is. Alright, we're gonna run home, drop stuff off, and then go hand in this quest. And, we'll go, we're not gonna take one more. Maybe we will take one more. Maybe we'll take that kilometer away quest and see where it is and see if it's worth, like, running today. Starting today and handing in tomorrow. Alright, I forgot to grab all the stuff that we could sell. So that was a mistake.
Well, smells like
Are you kidding me?
dysentery.
Oh, Shamway's secret recipe. Let's go. I didn't know I could get that from tier quests. Alright, we'll take it. Fetch and clear to the west. That's back near home.
Better take this job. What are you standing there for?
That's back
Don't
near
you
home.
have work to do?
So let's see if we can get that done before the end of the day and if we can get back. So an infestation quest is just there's a bunch more zombies. But it's a tier 1 POI with a ton with like double the zombies from a tier 1. So especially with a tier 2, it shouldn't be too hard. It's when you get into like tier 4 and 5 is when it gets hard. But I have died in a tier 1? No. I've never really died during an infestation. It was always doing higher tier POIs and just making mistakes. I did die in the vanilla series during an infestation though. But that was, I was being very careless. Or was it Jerry's? Oh, it's Jerry's. We might be able to get some extra vehicle books from doing this. We've done this once before. So we'll see if we get lucky with it. But we have ran Jerry's before. So it's going to be a bit of a speed run, but not quite because there's going to be extra zombies. Oh, and you're feral? And it's you clear the infestation, so you have to kill all the zombies here. You would think a passing gas crate would have vehicle books. Even with level 2 mechanic, I'm not getting vehicle books. This is really driving me nuts. This is why I hate this book system. It's a book system is it needs to be an action skill system. It needs to be you've been working on vehicles and things like that. It increases gameplay for sure. It increases like replayability, but the loot numbers are just not with me, and it's really frustrating. You would think that I would have it by now. Like, I should be able to just, instead of worrying about, finding books, I should be able to take apart cars and increase my vehicle knowledge. Do extra damage in the snow or something like that. I think it's just that one more guy that's coming back here. There we go. Quest complete. Now there should be like an munitions box somewhere nearby. There it is. But like, this is what I'm saying though. Like I just said, I'm at a garage. I'm at a gas station. And I'm not getting vehicle books. That doesn't make sense to me. Alright, it's 18. Let's go return this stuff. While, yeah. We'll run home, because it's literally on the way back that way. Run home, and then hand in this quest if we can. Maybe, if I can craft some repair kits, maybe we'll do the night quest. I've never done one of them before. We don't have to worry too much about the Horde base tonight. We do have to worry about a Horde base, just not tonight. So maybe we'll do the night quest. Alright, so I went back home, I dropped off all my inventory. Here you go.
Keep clear of me.
Let's take those lockpicks. And let's grab this night job.
I got just a job. Don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Oh, is that
Get
the military
job
outpost? It is. I don't remember what time. I think it's like 22 is when you can start it. It's nighttime is when you can start it. So I'm gonna go around gathering some rock and iron and things like that. It's the military POI, so we're right here. So I'm gonna gather some things, gather some supplies, see if we can get some more wood, stone, rock, and things like that, so that we can start preparing for repairing our Horde base. And then when it's time for us to be able to start the mission, we'll start that mission. So we do have one skill point available. Is it Motherload? Harvest 20% more ore stone from terrain blocks. Yeah, we're gonna do Motherload. Just so that we can get more stuff. More resources from stone and ore. Okay, let's do this. So I was able to make some repair kits. I haven't used them yet, because I want to wait until the things like fully break to use them. But I did make some repair kits. We're not going to go super stealth. Like, I'm not going to be crouching throughout this. But we're going to try not to use our guns as often as possible, because we don't want to call in more dogs. We got another vehicle bulk, which is nice. I did gather a bunch of supplies. We got 275 stone. We got 634 metal. Not as much as I was hoping for. Stone gathering was going pretty slow, to be honest. So we have a shovel mod upgrade, level up. Or not level up, but book to read. In my Alpha 21 playthrough of Farm Life, I accidentally drank water that I didn't craft myself, and I had to get rid of all of my supplies, all of my water. So we're gonna try not to do that, because I've got a lot of food, and I don't want to have to get rid of. You would be getting rid of all of my food and ingredients. All of my cooked food and ingredients, if we were to accidentally do that. Sniper book. Reload rifles 10% faster. Nice. Now, I haven't been keeping my eye out for the generator. I think it's in the main courtyard. Gross. I think it's in the main courtyard, but it's best when you're running these missions to clear the area first. Oh, that's salmon. That I can't keep. That's another ingredient that I have to learn to make. Blackstrap coffee. Shit. Come on, everything's so damn quiet. We can make steel clubs. We can't make steel yet. We can find some steel. Jesus, he just came out of nowhere. I mean, I knew him. I knew he was there. But he ran. He ran towards me, and I was not expecting that. Jesus. Trigger mod, nice. Alright, we cleared the area. Now we need to find the generator. Which seems to be back here. Yep, there it is. There we go. Night quest done. Shit. I was not expecting them to come out of there. We'd already cleared the area. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me. Alright. Let's get home. I'm going to work on my Horde base a smidge, and we'll return this quest in the morning tomorrow. I think we might be pretty close to ranking up. I'm not entirely too sure, but we might be pretty close to ranking up, and that might help us with getting our vehicle books. Unfortunately, we only got 2 today. That sucks. If you like what you saw, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button so the algorithm knows that people like you will like me too. Subscribe to the channel so you get updates, notifications when I go live and post new videos. And leave comments down below. Hints, tips, tricks, all that good stuff. Suggestions for challenges, things like that. I respond to all comments back. Be sure to check me out live here on YouTube and over on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And, yeah, that's it. I don't know why I blanked for a second. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Please be careful, be safe. Don't do anything I would do. Always hug your loved ones. And of course, I can always be short or it's not. I said I'm gonna work on my base a little bit, and I'll show you what I have.